Come on, man, please, please, you don't need to do this. I can make some poor kid really happy.
My organs hurt.
You have a responsibility to the people that got you to where you fucking are. That's what I'm saying. That's the thing that pisses me off about people like this, right? They instantly take everything that they have for granted, right? Instead of you act like someone like KSI or Big Doors or That Was Epic or any of the other channels that give back. Instead, you don't. You get greedy and you're like, oh yes, oh money, money. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Nonstop XP. Hope you all are doing good. Now in today's video, we're going to be talking about IshowSpeed and him recently being called out as a scammer.
I'm not a scammer, bro.
Yes, you are.
Bro, I'm not a freaking scammer, bro.
Yes, you are.
I'm literally not a scammer, bro.
This really is the best damage control this guy could come up with. He thinks because he says it over and over, it means that it's true. But listen, you were attempting to scam your fans. There's no ifs or buts about that. Just because it failed doesn't mean you're not a scammer, bro. What?
Now our next story for today comes from one of the top YouTubers, IshowSpeed. So Speed is the largest YouTube live streamer. His YouTube channel has over 10 million subscribers. This guy is massive on YouTube. Well, earlier this week, it looked like Speed had a sponsored stream where he was promoting a crypto coin known as Paradox, okay? And Speed's entire stream was meant to promote this coin. He was there with all the Paradox guys. He was supposed to be pumping this coin as much as possible, and there was over 50,000 people watching this live. But as many of you know, many of these crypto companies
Ice Poseidon, you dickhead,
have been exposed as just straight up scams. And fans even looked into Paradox and they found out that this thing was just really sketchy. And a lot of fans in his chat started to just say that this is a complete scam, okay?
Yo, big up to his fans being the ones to call him out. Like I'm looking at some of the chats here. You see people saying that, you know, it's a scam and stuff like that, but it's good that they call him out on his nonsense behavior, because at least it means that some of his fan base aren't brainwashed. And as more and more time pass, I hope more people start picking up on these crypto scams, and when these YouTubers start abusing their fans for their money.
They were telling people this is a scam, don't buy it. So the promoters and the people who were actually involved in Paradox, who were on his stream, were getting pretty upset that people were spamming scam in the chat, and they felt like they were going to start losing money on this
because it's a scam.
So Speed then tries to mute his mic to talk to the Paradox guys about the whole situation and what's happening in the chat, and to also...
You just look at them. Yo, look at all of them in this clip. You can't tell that they're like, ah, fuck, this isn't going the way we planned. This fan base isn't as stupid as we thought. Like, look at my guy's face, bro.
Talk about some private things going on with this deal, but instead of muting the mic, Speed had actually just turned down the volume very low, so people could still hear what he was saying. Especially if you enhance the audio in editing, you can hear what he's really saying to these other people who are in Paradox. And Speed sounded like he was blatantly being very deceptive towards his own fan base.
Bro, they're spamming L scam. What the fuck did I want crypto to stay. $40 You spent $10 million on this project, and this is the person in the comment to say, nah, you're getting bought. Please do something, you're gonna lose your money. You're gonna give away from you.
Why is this guy talking as though because you spent a lot of money on setting something up, it can't be a scam? Just because you put a lot of money into it doesn't mean it's not a scam. If it's meant to pump and dump, then it's a fucking scam. Like, what? Yo, they scrambling, bro. They scrambling.
Why was it the chat? I know. I'm just trying to make. No, bro. You know what I'm doing, bro.
Yeah, what he's doing is called damage control. That's what he's trying to do.
But that's just basically like, you gotta be authentic though.
Well, clearly Speed knew that he was muted here. He even said it on this stream. But when he unmuted himself, he acted like he didn't know what was going on.
Chat, can you hear me now?
Chat, can y'all hear me?
No way I was muted that whole time, bro.
So it's muted?
It was muted?
Was I muted that whole time?
Yo.
Oh, I didn't switch the audio. That's why, bro.
Yeah, oh, that's why. That's why. He didn't switch the audio.
My fault.
Yeah, your
I never
fault.
switched the fucking audio.
So fucking stupid.
So let's be real here, guys. We don't know the exact figures of how much money Speed was going to make from this quote-unquote $10 million project, but when you look at how much money other YouTubers have been paid for crypto sponsors before, people are saying that Speed was probably making a ridiculous amount of money, and the fact that he was being so deceptive about this, and that he was lying to fans who were trying to warn other fans to not get scammed by this stream, I mean, this was absolutely insane. There are people that are so upset with Speed right now, and the YouTuber CoffeeZilla made a huge video on this, exposing the Paradox guys, and CoffeeZilla even looked into this company Paradox.
Okay, so here's what. I'm gonna just give my thoughts here. You can go watch CoffeeZilla's video on the entire situation if you want to get more into the cryptocurrency part of things. But what I want to do is I want to focus on Speed as a content creator, as a person that has rise to the top of the ranks of YouTube in such a short period of time. You are going to have a lot more responsibility, and everyone's blaming it on his age and his inexperience. But listen, I don't give a fuck, right? And here's why. Because he doesn't give a fuck about his fan base. He doesn't care about them. They are just bills to him, right? And I know this is going to sound a bit harsh, but anyone that carries any semblance of Jake Paul's mentality towards their fan base, I really don't care for. I just don't, right? And my opinions towards those people are going to pretty much be the same, right? If you see the people that got you to where you are now as nothing but dollar bills and number signs, then you're a piece of shit and you're taking your fan base for granted. Instead of you give those PS5s to the fans that supported you and all of that, right? You're destroying them on stream as some type of big flex. And then another thing, you're pretending that this isn't a scam when it obviously is. Now, I get that his fan base is a little bit on the younger side, but as I said before, I'm also glad that there's a few people in there that are responsible enough to, you know, call him out. It doesn't mean that you should take advantage of the people who are kind of dumb, who are kind of slow, right? You have a responsibility to the people that got you to where you fucking are. That's what I'm saying. That's the thing that pisses me off about people like this, right? They instantly take everything that they have for granted, right? Instead of you act like someone like KSI or Big Doors or That Was Epic or any of the other channels that give back as content, right? Instead you do that. Or MrBeast, right? Instead, you've done videos with this guy, so you should fucking take him as an example, right? But instead you don't. You get greedy and you're like, oh yes, oh money. Listen, y'all get my point, right? And if you have more than a few brain cells to rub together, I think that you can really see past your favoritism of this guy, right? Don't let the glamour, don't let the fame blind you. This guy doesn't give a fuck. If just listen to his apology.
Scammer, bro. Can I stop? You know, I'm out the stream, bro. Because I'm not about to deal with this shit right now. Yo, chat, literally, I'm out the stream. If y'all calling me a scammer, I swear to God on my... Y'all don't know what I do for y'all, bro. Let me just give y'all a quick little quote. I do so much stuff for y'all, bro. I made a mistake. You know, I'm not that smart, I'm gonna be honest, bro. But as I go, I get smarter and smarter, bro. I made a little mistake, you know, that I wish I never did, but I'm not a scammer, bro. A day of my life, I will never scam you guys. Just remember that, bro. A day of my life. I care about you guys so freaking much, bro. I love y'all so much, bro. You can ask anybody in my family. Who do I love the most? I love Speed Game the most. Y'all, you guys make my day. I love y'all, bro. And I would never in my life scam y'all, bro. Literally, I promise y'all, a day of my life, I'll never scam you.
Does that sound like a person that's genuinely sorry about anything? Right? Does it sound like he's taking accountability for what he did? He's just repeating the same thing over and over and over again. He's just trying to make it seem like the more he says it, the more true it's gonna be. But it doesn't work that way. You were caught red-handed, trying to start up a scam and promote that shit to your fans. That's what it was. Here's a question that I really want y'all to ask yourselves. Do you think he would have this same type of energy if he wasn't caught? You think he wouldn't be acting like this if he got away with it? Let's say he did fully mute the mic and he got paid, he got the bag. Do you think he would still hold this kind of apologetic type of energy? Y'all think he would actually apologize for that shit? He wouldn't. Right? I'm not even going to give you time to convince yourself. He would not. Because money means everything to a lot of people. And it's sad to say that many people are just going to see his content, his apology, this situation in general, and even the many people that are calling him out on it, and they are still going to forgive him because they're going to say, oh, it's because of his age. And, you know, oh, everyone makes mistakes. It's in the past. Everyone can learn from their past and whatever. But when I hope he does. I hope he doesn't turn out to be another fucking Jake Paul, right? But I'm doubtful, right? Anyway, listen. All I gotta say is that if you're part of a fan base of any sort, right, don't confidently invest your money into things that just because they say it's good. You know, don't take that chance, right? If you have fuck off money and it doesn't affect you, by all means go ahead. But there's a lot of people who don't have that much and they trust these creators. They are hoping that this person is actually going to make their lives a little bit easier, and they sacrifice a little bit of money that they worked hard for, right? And they end up with nothing. They end up losing as much as they put in, right? And it sucks. So yeah, that's my thoughts on this situation. I think that Speed actually didn't mean a word of his apology. I think that he should definitely try to stay away from people who are willing to push him to manipulate his fan base. I think he should care about the people who got him to that point. And yeah, don't be a piece of shit with the position that you were basically gifted, right? Like, come on, man. Anyway, if you all agreed with what I said in this video, leave a like. If you disagree and you think that he is justified, then go fuck yourself. And I honestly mean that, right? And yeah, besides that, to everyone else, have a great fucking day. Later.